On July 10th, 2025, electricity futures started trading on the Indian exchanges. MCX launched electricity futures trading on July 10th, while NSE followed on July 14th. Let's understand how these contracts work and who can use them. If you run a steel plant and typically pay 3,000 rupees per megawatt hour for electricity, summer demand can push prices to 4,000 or 4,500 rupees, which is where electricity futures come in. Electricity futures let you lock in your electricity cost in advance. You can buy a futures contract today that guarantees electricity at 3,200 rupees per megawatt hour for the month of July. And if market prices rise later, you are protected. Here are the contract specifications. Each electricity futures contract represents 50 megawatt hours of electricity. That's enough to power approximately 37,000 homes for 1 hour or operate a medium-sized factory for about 6 hours. Prices are quoted in Indian rupees per megawatt hour with a minimum price movement of 1 rupee. Trading occurs Monday through Friday from 9 am to 11:30 pm. During US daylight saving months, trading extends until 11:55 pm. These contracts are cash settled with no physical delivery of electricity. At contract expiration, profits or losses are settled in cash based on electricity prices from the Indian Energy Exchange. Each contract expires on the last business day before the end of its respective month. The trading unit is 50 megawatt hours per contract. Daily price limits are set at 6%, extendable up to 9% during extreme volatility. Initial margin requirements are minimum 10% or volatility-based margin, whichever is higher. Client position limits are 3 lakh megawatt hours or 5% of market-wide open interest, whichever is higher, with maximum order size capped at 2,500 megawatt hours. Power generators like solar or thermal companies, electricity distribution companies, large factories, steel plants, data centers, and even traders who don't produce or consume electricity can benefit by hedging their revenues against electricity price fluctuations using these contracts. There is a detailed module on electricity futures on Varsity. Check out the link in the description to learn more. Now here are the contracts availability. Futures contracts are available for every month, but only 4 remain open for trading simultaneously: the current month plus the next 3 months. Please note that the risks involved in trading electricity contracts are similar to any of the cash-settled derivatives contracts, such as Nifty or Sensex. You can easily trade electricity futures on Kite by doing the following. For MCX, type ELECDMBL space FUT in the search bar to find the electricity futures contracts. And for NSE, type ELECMBL space FUT in the search bar to find electricity futures contracts. These are the trading symbols for electricity futures on their respective exchanges. Once you find the contract, tap on the contract you want to trade, tap on buy or sell depending on your position, enter the quantity, enter your desired price, check the margin required for the trade, ensure you have sufficient funds in your Zerodha account. Swipe to execute the trade. And that's it. If you have any questions about electricity futures, please feel free to leave a comment below and we'll be happy to answer them. Investments in securities market are subject to market risks. Read all the related documents carefully before investing. Brokerage will not exceed SEBI prescribed limits.